doing fine. Keep pushing.
You can do it, honey. Breathe, breathe.
Hey, that's me! When I was a baby, of course. Hi, my name's Edison. My friends all say I have a hyperactive imagination, but I swear, as far back as I can remember, I've always wanted to become an inventor. Some kids want to be doctors when they grow up. Others want to be lawyers or pro baseball players. Not me. Being an inventor is just something I was born to do.
It's a boy.
You were incredible last night. Oh, you animal.
Stop it.
My whole body is still tingling, Edison.
What?
I want you.
Not this morning, girls. I need my sleep. Why'd I ever build you?
Good morning and welcome to your new day. You have 10 seconds to get out of bed. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a nice trip.
I'm up. Mission control, it's a beautiful day out here in space. Roger, 10-4, copy 1-8. Mission control, things are looking good up here. Everything's smooth and dandy. Roger, copy. We got 10 seconds till we open the pod bay doors. Negative, Commander, we have an alien in your vicinity. Whip, whip, whip. Yes, we got a problem. This hideous space system now is next to my man.
We should come back later.
Now, don't you worry. I'll have this place fumigated and sterilized as soon as the mutant is gone. Yes, my dears, this is the kitchen. Looked better when it was a crack house, but all the appliances are included. Come to the dining room. Let's see the beautiful dining.
Oh, dude, that's gnarly. You shot through that tube.
Reminds me of the time I aced that tsunami off the coast of Guam when I was in kindergarten.
Yeah.
It'd be perfectly beautiful if you burn all this junk or donate it to
What's
a
up?
free
Hey,
show.
what's going on?
It's the living room. Couldn't you just say
What is going on?
you're being evicted? That's what, turd breath.
Evicted. Why?
Why? Because you scum-sucking, saltwater clogged, lard-ass, deadbeat, slackaholic freeloaders can't afford this place. You can't even afford clothes. Nice duck.
Cover yourself, man.
On three. 3,
Thank you.
You morons owe me 3 months back rent. Wait!
3 months? That's totally impossible. It's been Edison's turn to pay the rent.
Yeah. Tell me you did not spend the rent money on another one of your gadgets. Oh.
Guys, I'm sorry, but guys, look, I'm telling you, this is the surefire winner. It's the pet rock for the 90s.
That's what you said about the anatomically correct fanny pack.
Look at that, man. That's nasty.
Well, it's not as perfect for nude beaches.
Oh, and let's not forget the glow gunk for night surfing. Oh, yeah, that cost us about, what, 2 months' rent?
Oh, remember the night, though, we all dipped our, huh?
And let's not forget the handy-dandy ketchup helper.
Over 11 sold.
And your grandmother bought 10 of them.
Well, thought you guys liked them.
We love them. But the rest of the world doesn't. We got boxes of your get-rich-quick schemes out in the garage collecting major dust.
No more Miss Sunshine for you 3. I want my money now!
I'll take care of Cujo. Miss Krivovich, look, we go back a long time, right? We had that warm personal relationship. Can I call you Mom?
Yeah.
We love you.
That love crap doesn't work with me.
Okay, I'm gonna level with you, all right? We're kind of going through a negative cash flow situation, all right? Kind of a personal recession. But hey, how about this? A lifetime supply of these, my favorite invention. A Slurpee cup with a heater on it. Watch. This way, no brain freeze. Brilliant, huh?
If I don't get my money by the end of the month, I'll have your skanky, dingleberry-ridden asses tossed out of here. You got that? Yes, sir.
You okay?
That was intense.
Yeah, she sure knows a lot of adjectives.
Trust me, guys, I've got everything under control. It took me months and months, but I finally got that meeting at the Gadget City Company. They're gonna go nuts for my ideas. What do you think of this one? It's a blow dryer for ball guys. I call it the Jimmy Buffett. What? Did you say something?
Next.
Okay, hold on, I got more. Hold on to this. Check it out. It's a baseball bat for baseball players. See, this way they can grab their nuts and still concentrate on hitting the ball.
Next.
No worry, one more.
No, I meant next, as in get out!
I still got plenty more stuff.
Have I shown the slightest bit of interest in any one of your ideas?
No, but I thought you were just playing hard to get.
Look, let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you are not Gadget City material. You see, we cater to the family man, the business traveler, the normal earth-dwelling human being. Now, frankly, your inventions suck.
Okay, one more, okay? And then I promise I'll go. Look, now I've saved the best for last. Don't feel like wearing all that sloppy bug spray? Just wear one of these, the Bug Zapper hat. Now, no more pesky insects ruining your family picnic. And look, it even works with killer bees! Fly, be free! Try not to be scared, they can sense fear! How do we have a deal?
According to my calculations, with ties $102.37 and my $50 and your 25 cents, that makes a grand total of $318.03.
Wait a minute, let me see that.
Take a look.
Oh, man.
Where'd it go?
Zach.
Drastic times call for drastic measures. I have searched my infinite wisdom of worldly knowledge, and it told me you need to get a job.
Like a job?
Good job. Once again, please.
I'm not cut out for these entry-level positions. Perfect. Don't fall.
What do you think you're doing?
Just testing the product, sir. The new French tickler's a real winner.
Hi, Daddy.
You're fired! next?
That's me. Wish me luck, girls.
I'm sorry, but I'm next.
No, I'll stand right here, which means it's my turn.
Is not.
Is so.
Is not.
Is so! Hasn't anyone ever told you it's not polite to disrespect your elders?
Get him, girl. Yeah!
You're gonna pay, both you little... Ow! Snow! Andy, snow! I got a witch! Ow! God, that's gonna show!
Next actress, please.
Tomorrow! No. Man, look at all these jobs! Work for your man! I've got cruise control!
Steady as she goes, Captain.
Phone operator. Hey! I'm talking to myself. Need a hand?
She's gone temperamental on me. Two greatest mysteries in life. Car repair and women.
Yeah, cheese whiz. 4 years of chemistry and I still don't have a clue what's in it. Nice car, man. Well, at least it's a nice day for a breakdown. Mind if I have a look?
Go ahead.
Well, that's definitely not.
Doesn't look good, does it?
How old is this windshield wiper fluid? You should change that. Ah! I see the problem. I'll get my tools. That'll hurt in the morning. This shouldn't take long, but in the meantime, take a load off.
Hey, look at this, will you? Oh, goddamn pills. The doctor's got me taking so many, I rattle when I walk.
I've got just the thing to wash them down with.
Hey, that's ingenious.
Ta-da!
Ah, Hey, not bad.
Good stuff, huh?
You got this thing rigged up with all the amenities.
You should see the alarm in this baby. It's a real kicker.
Hey, listen, thanks for everything. I'm Armin McMillan.
Edison, I'll get my tools. Here we go. Come out, little puppy. Up, you little... Watch that. No, I don't need that. Or that. Look at all this wasted metal.
Hey, you sure I can't give you a hand?
Nope, got everything under control. Oh! Get off me!
Woo! You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I think my nuts have finally dropped back into place.
Did find the problem, though. Broken fan belt. Nothing a couple bucks can't fix.
Edison, you are a true gentleman.
No problem. Can I drive you to a phone?
No, but I'd appreciate a ride to the beach. I think I still have time to shred a few waves before sunset.
You surf?
Get spotted, bud!
Grab the tube, Armin! Yeah! Armin, look, no hands!
Edison! Watch out for the rock!
Oh! Don't worry, I've got an emergency brake!
Oh, that had to hurt!
Armin, you were radical out there today.
Thanks.
Wow.
I've had a few centuries of practice, remember?
Yeah, right. Woo!
Hey, what's that?
Oh, just some of my whacked out invention ideas.
Invention? May I see it?
Sure.
Yeah, look at these, will you? You got a good head on your shoulders. Weird hair, but a good head.
Thanks. Ever since I was a kid, I always thought it'd be radical if I could create something everyone on the planet would need. You know, like the can opener and the toothbrush or edible underwear.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, everybody thinks my ideas suck.
Maybe the world just needs to catch up with your ideas.
Yeah, give or take a few thousand years.
Hey, now this one. Now that has a great potential.
You're holding it upside down.
Huh?
It's upside down. Doesn't matter.
Well,
I've been working on that one forever. Doubt I'll ever crack it.
you will. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just gotta hang in there. It's good work.
Thanks, Armin. No one's ever believed in my stuff before.
Ah, they will. One day you'll come up with your own version of the light bulb.
Cool.
Kid, you remind me of myself when I was your age.
Man, you look like roadkill. What happened?
I got fired!
Again? What'd you do this time, Einstein?
Nothing. Alright, I accidentally knocked over a soda.
That's it.
Well, it was a case of soda.
So?
Alright, the soda machine, it's not the point! Boss started chewing me out in front of everybody, you know, there's only so much I'm willing to take. So I packed him. That's right, things got pretty ugly after that. He threw a punch, I threw a wing. Soon there were legs and breasts everywhere. It wasn't pretty.
Telegram.
What else could go wrong?
Telegram.
How you doing?
Which one of you is Edison?
That'd be Big Bird.
Moi. Oh, thanks, man. Wait. Ah! Don't scramble it all in one place. Have a good one, buddy. Cool. Ed McMahon sent me something, probably. No.
What's up?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to pay our respects to the memory of a great man. A great man struck down in the prime of his life by an illness he fought so long. That man is Armand Maybank Macmillan, humanitarian and friend to all. What made Armand Macmillan great? As he trekked down the corridors of life,
Bradford?
what made him stand out?
Hey.
I'm so sorry about
It's
your...
no great mystery. It was his ability
I'm gonna miss it too.
Listen to everyone. A lost child.
I don't think I can be alone tonight.
A distressed mother. A homeless person who would have wanted us to
comfort each other.
Bradford! Unbelievable.
In a good way?
Listen. He could listen to the birds chirping in the trees.
I love a woman in mourning.
Imitation.
Oh, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late!
Tad underdressed.
When I first met Armand, I was seeking funding for our church to build an orphanage. And when he heard our plan, he said, "Where would this facility be built?"
Bradford, darling.
I said, "Well, sir,
You have my condolences.
Oh, sick. What a surprise. The body's still warm and you're already salivating.
built
Can't I even pay my last respects?
with land."
You and your team of vultures don't circle overhead unless you want something.
Now, don't get your knickers in a twist. I'm here to bury the hatchet. I think it's a pity that Macmillan Industries and Globeco have never gotten along.
Well, being the target of a hostile takeover has never been high on our priority list.
Well, maybe that's because in the past the offering price hasn't been quite high enough. Oh, I think I can make it worth your while.
That was the kind of man.
Go on.
Hey, big guy, I need to borrow your tie, okay? Blink twice if you mind. Okay, great. Oh, geez, that took 4 years in the Boy Scouts. I've never seen a knot like this. What the heck? Don't make me get rough with you. Oh, this tie makes your face all washed out. Now, come on. Give it to me. Give it to me.
We all have our different ways of saying goodbye.
Play your cards right, Snickums. And you stand to walk away with a cool 30 million.
30 million?
Of course, this is all predicated on your uncle actually leaving you his stock.
Listen, I'm his only living relative, and he didn't have cats. It's a done deal.
Bingo.
I love a woman not in mourning.
It is my fondest hope that Armand Macmillan's memory will be forever kept alive by this eternal flame.
Hey! Sorry I'm late. It's okay.
The eternal flame!
I got everything under control. It's okay. Oh, my Lord! Hey, too much. It's too much. I got it. Cookies?
No, it's Armand's ashes.
Oh, ooh, heavy, man. Hey, Armand. I have to say you've looked better. Sorry I couldn't make the goodbye barbecue. You want to say something?
Oh, my word. Oh.
Young man.
Let's begin then, shall we?
It's about time.
As you know,
Your
you've
turn.
all been named as beneficiaries in Armand McMillan's will.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Well, if you're
Armand.
watching this right now, I've probably kicked the bucket. Therefore, I, Armand McMillan, being of sound body and mind, do hereby bequeath the following. To Hilda and Henry, my faithful butler and housekeeper, I leave them my house and all its contents, including my collection of vintage 1950 hubcaps. My sincere thanks for that.
Majorly generous, huh?
And to my nephew,
That's me.
Bradford McMillan,
Give it to me. Open the floodgates.
who has worked tirelessly, day in, day out, managing my company. It gives me great pleasure in leaving him my most treasured possession, my surfboard.
What?
Wow! Congratulations, dude! That's a great board.
Enjoy it, Bradford. And remember, look to the board for all the answers.
A surfboard? That's it?
As for the rest of my estate, I leave my entire stock holdings, 45% of Macmillan Industries, to my new friend, Edison.
Why me? I just met him once.
Okay. You fooled me. Now, what did I really get?
Macmillan Industries was founded on dreams, and it needs to stay in the hands of a dreamer. That's why Edison is right for the job.
Another job. Hey, dude, you want to swap?
Okay.
Hold on a moment. Armand's will clearly stipulates who gets what.
This is an abomination. You're telling me my uncle, my only family, left me a piece of wood and gave the bulk of his estate, $23 million in stock, to that?
23 million? $23 million? Oh, that's a lot of snapballs! Woohoo! Thank you, sir. I've always loved the law. Sorry you didn't get anything. Thanks, Armand.
Good luck, Edison. And I know you're going to do a fine job. Okay, girls, take it away. I'm off to surf that big wave in the sky.
Who's a new car? Who's a new car?
Morning, Mr. McMillan. Nice car.
Oh, that was close. Attention again, your minimum wage ass gets sold into white slavery. Good morning.
Woo! Right up front!
Alarm on, Edison. No. Messengers can't park here.
But I'm filling in for Armand. I'm Edison.
You're Edison? I am so
Where
sorry.
you going, buddy? Hey, wait!
Turning my hat and badge and stick and file for unemployment.
Why? I'm not gonna fire you.
You're not?
No.
Well, thank you, sir. Bless you. Welcome to your new home.
This is all mine? The whole thing? You mean the fountain and the trees and the parking lot and the...
Yes, sir. I got it. I got it. I got it. I don't got it. I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh. Think he'll notice?
Look at this place.
Okay, you are here.
Boardroom. Could you hold the door, please? Thanks. Floor's the boardroom one, please. Thank you. Can't believe she let one rip. Our first ride up as a group. Oh, come on, own up to it. Light up my life. Why do songs have to be so sad? Why?
Ever since Armand retired, the stock's been in a slow nosedive. Now with Armand's death,
it's all over for us.
This must be the boardroom. You guys look pretty bored.
Coffee, black, 2 sugars.
Give me a nice and great one.
Another coffee with a bear claw.
All the cereal.
Good choice. Toasted bacon, yummy. Hello butter. OJ.
What the hell was that?
Careful, hot. Got the decaf with the banana. Wake up! Little fruit plate. We have a croissant. That's fun to say. Croissant. And in our best china, double espresso. You're a madman! And, but not least, we have... Yep, ice mocha.
you're the new trainee?
Actually, I inherited the company.
He's Edison.
In the freckled flesh.
Have a seat, Edison. Can we get you anything?
Our most humble apologies. We had no idea.
Oh, it's cool, you know. Most people mistake me for Fabio. But hey, we're gonna be working together, right? What about now we do the old male bonding thing? What do you say?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, darling, but I thought you said this inheritance was a sure thing.
I know. I should have had my uncle committed years ago, but I was up all night with my lawyers. We turned the will inside out.
And?
The old fart stipulated if the value of the stock ever drops below $20 a share, Edison loses everything, and I get it all.
I do not have time to wait for the stock to drop 30 points.
He's meeting with the board of directors right now. They'll never let him run the company, and I'll have no trouble convincing him to sell. I'll bet you $1 those old tigers have driven him to his knees even as we speak.
Right foot yellow.
All right, which one of you took my wallet?
Oh, left foot blue.
Hey, you're my back page god. I like your spunk, kid. Reminds me of Armand.
Boy, it's really nice to give me a tour, Bradford.
Macmillan is a diversified company. We make everything from note stickies to the thigh dominator. Under my management, production has doubled. Fatalities have tripled, but there you are.
Boy, this is great. Hey, shouldn't I be wearing a helmet too?
No, not if you want to experience manufacturing firsthand.
Oh, that's why I'm here.
How's that?
Oh! Bradford, you okay? What hit you?
I'm
You okay? You're tight.
Thank you very much.
Let's get you up. Let's
Someone
get you up.
yelled
Come on.
heads and I... Get off me!
What? I'm just trying to help, sir.
Do you mind? I just need a minute to be alone. Thank you.
Oh. I'll just be over here if you need me.
That's fine. He needs a helmet and I get hit with a wrench.
Bradford, you have a moment. Mr. Granger needs to speak with you.
Well, here I am.
Oh, no stickies! Here they are! Love these things. Make them faster!
Listen, the men and women in this plant cannot keep on working under these conditions. Ever since you took over for your uncle, you've been sticking it to us. We have to fill out 50 forms just to requisition toilet paper.
Here's an idea. Try using the forms.
Cool! This is no way to set an example for the workers.
Oh, sure. Great place for signs. And then you shortened our lunchtime. And you took away our sick days? What the hell is going on here?
It's true, Bradford. Production quotients are way too high. You cannot sacrifice working conditions for the sake of productivity.
Boo! We want better working conditions. We want whole rooms for people to hug.
Right. Morning.
Are you all right?
Stop! Oh, geez, I'm in trouble.
All you care about is the almighty dollar, huh? Well, how happy do you think the shareholders are gonna be when production stops?
What are you saying?
I'm saying that if nothing happens before the end of this week to change this thing around, you're gonna have a strike on your hands.
Strike? You can't strike.
Wait a minute. Strikes have always set things in motion. Might not be a bad idea.
That's right. You can't strike because you haven't got the guts. In fact, I dare you to strike.
What are you doing? A strike is exactly what we're trying to avoid here.
Hold on. I'm definitely not having a very good day.
I told you it was a waste of time talking to this knucklehead. I want to talk to the chairman. The new chairman.
I'm being attacked! You get Sorry! Hey, I remember you from the funeral. Remember me? Eternal Flame? Hey!
Friends and colleagues, allow me the pleasure of introducing Edison, our new chairman.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yes.
Oh, God. I am so sorry, sir. I had no idea.
Hey, I didn't even know till this morning.
This is our vice president in charge of production, Natalie Stockwell.
Oh,
pleasure.
And, of course, our plant foreman, Harlan Granger.
Harlan, you make a mighty fine product, sir.
Well, my work is done here. Coffee, tea, glue remover.
Glue remover? You guys make that too? Wait, Bradford.
Well, next we come to Edison.
Remember to avoid glue.
Where are we going now?
Research and development.
Wow! Look at all this cool stuff!
Yes, this was Armand's pride and joy. Actually, these are just a few of the inventions he came up with.
He invented glass? I've seen this everywhere.
Yes, it's a big seller for us.
Odorless fertilizer? Come on. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Smokeless cigarettes? Armand was a genius.
He was dedicated to making the world a more beautiful place.
He sure was.
Let's not dawdle.
Wait a minute, don't tell me. This must be R&D, right? Dun, 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 dun. This is R&D? But R&D looks DOA.
Precisely. This is Larry, the head of R&D. Actually, he's all of R&D. Larry!
Hello?
Nice to meet you. What you working on, sheets?
Oh, well, it's a new pocket protector. There's no money for anything else. They've cut our budgets to almost nothing.
Only to increase productivity, right, Larry?
Oh, no. Guys, wait a minute. We have to have R&D. As the new chairman, I'm giving your old budget back. In fact, I'm doubling it. I can do that, can't I?
Yes, but it will involve transferring significant funds from... Of course. Of course you can. After all, you're the boss.
You heard that, Larry. Huh? Now get cooking, buddy. I want to see some fresh ideas around here.
You betcha, boss.
All right.
The juices are flowing. The thinking cap is on. We're back in business.
An aggressive and savvy initiative, sir.
Chairman thinks a piece of cake.
Kozik, you worry too much. Be more like me, but not physically. I'm telling you, this is the dumbest kid I've ever seen, even for Americans. Look, every single decision he makes is gonna drive this stock down like a bad limbo dancer. I'd better be right. Partner, it's inconceivable that anything could possibly go wrong.
Did they at least pay you at your big new job?
Not exactly. I don't get paid for 2 weeks.
2 weeks? 2? That'd be like a record for you. That's cutting it real close with Miss Krusty, man. Promise me that you will not screw this up, Edo.
I'm not gonna screw up. Have a little confidence once in a while. Burgers, anyone?
Was I lying or what? Good grief, man. This is like the Taj Mahal of office buildings.
Come on, dude. What'd you really have to do to Armand to get this place?
Nothing but like you did to Miss Krubbish last summer to cover the rent.
Hey, how'd you know about that? I dreamt that happened.
Hate to tell you this, Dingleberry boy, but you didn't dream it.
That's right, man. God bless you. You took one for the home team on that one.
Sure. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Armand! Oh! Oh, man, my buddy Bradford's car. Who's Bradford? The guy who owns the car!
I didn't know.
Man,
It ain't that bad, man.
I can fix this. Okay, color on cap indicates color in can. Now let's see what's in this one. Oh, orange. That won't work.
See what's in this one. Red, not good.
We need green.
Yellow and blue make green.
Okay.
I think you covered it up pretty good. Look at me.
We need one of these in our house. Dude, get out of the fountain, man. Take a shower at home. Let's work here. Morning, Bradford.
Morning, Edison. Plumbing out at home?
Hey, Bradford, listen. I kind of got some good news and I got some bad news.
Why am I not surprised? Go ahead.
I kind of accidentally dinged your car.
You what? My new Jaguar?
Oh, wait. Please, everything's fine. I touched it up myself. Better than before. Look.
Stylish.
Hey, yo, cool out, man. Cool out.
Doesn't mean you don't like it.
Man, that's a great paint job.
Oh, no, I love it.
It's all of my favorite colors.
Wait, you see the inside. Have a dandy day, Bradford. Let's go, guys.
Nice meeting you there, Bradley.
Right. Should we invest $8 million in a new laser die-cast system? Okay, I'm gonna have to check with my advisor on that. Hold on one second. Signs point to yes, it is decidedly so. Okay, bye-bye. How's it going?
Fine. Settling into the busy executive life, I see.
Well, I've been here a few days and I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Oh.
Hey, you guys, this is Natalie. She works here, too. Doing something that's high, not Jack.
No fair. You're using the enlarger.
Man, that's genetic. So, what brings you here, huh? Heard the beat, you couldn't resist. Let's get freaky.
Whoa. I'm sorry. No, I got it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
These are my analysis reports of the workers' grievances. With what it would cost us to give in versus the cost of striking, you might want to look these over before today's meeting.
Oh, I love meetings. Can I come too?
You lead the meeting.
I knew that.
Yes. Now I really have to go.
No. What's the rush? Come on, smell the pizza.
No. Because you see, some of us actually have to work.
Ouch. No reason to be hostile to the rest of us. You know, maybe we didn't get off on the right foot. Look, we're all mature adults here, right? Back down! Look, there's nothing we can't solve by sitting down, talking over dinner, right? Then a little miniature golf, followed by some Yoo-hoo nightcaps back at your place, an old-fashioned sleepover, a little breakfast burritos in the a.m. What do you say, 8 o'clock?
Oh. Hell has a better chance of freezing over.
No. Wait! Best 2 out of 3!
Shares of Macmillan stock started trading at $55 today, but have now slipped to $49 and continue to fall. This is due to news of a possible strike at the company.
Wonder who could have let that leak.
Guilty as charged, Your Honor!
A strike? Why?
Why? Because your little memo cutting our salaries when we wanted a raise was the last straw. Even Bradford wouldn't have stooped so low.
I cut salaries? When did this happen?
Well, you were the one who wanted the research and development budget doubled. The money had to come from someplace unimportant.
What about our grievances? Have you even bothered to take a look at those?
Grievances.
These grievances.
Oh my God. You work 8 hours a day? No wonder you're striking.
Are you gonna make some changes around here or not?
Ignore them. Show them who's boss. He loves the nickname Chubby.
Look, you got till 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. You consider us on strike after that. You got that?
Why is everyone looking at me? I just work here.
You are responsible for the jobs of over 2,000 people. It would be nice if you at least acted like you had a clue.
How could people demand this many things? If Armin were here, he'd know what to do.
Edison, it's time for your massage.
No, girls, no, I'm working. No, stop it. God, haven't you had enough? It's perfect.
Where's the fire?
I'm not smelling smoke.
Give it time.
Is this a great day or what?
Hey, what about the budget cuts? Yeah! And how about the rest of our demands?
After giving them careful consideration, decided that I cannot give you all a raise right now. I'm sorry. But I can give you something better, huh? A stake in the company, which means every time Macmillan does well, each and every one of you guys profit too. Look, I know working here lately has been a big bummer. So, as brand new chairman of the board, I am now making every Wednesday afternoon Luau Wednesday! So put on your sunscreen! We're going to the beach! Looking good, Landers!
I've never marched before. It is totally exhilarating.
Hey, Mr. Bradford, we have our ball back?
He's really a great guy, isn't he? Well, either that or certifiably insane.
Gentlemen, feast your eyes.
I heard IBM is going to have a polka Tuesday, and the 3M is doing a fiesta Friday.
I heard you're old.
I'd like to get you in a marsh pit.
Thanks to you, Edison, productivity is up 17%, and our shares are now up to $75. To Edison.
Cheers.
Come in!
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I just wanted to congratulate you on stopping the strike. Luau Wednesday was a really great idea.
No biggie, just doing my job.
Well, I'll see you around.
Yeah, Okay. Bye. See, Armin? She doesn't think I suck. Uh-oh. Need a bigger mug.
Wow, Kosik, what a surprise.
Well, well. Do you want to tell me what in hell is going on? The stock is at an all-time high.
The little is just having some beginner's luck.
Well, change the little luck to bad. Do whatever you have to, Bradford. You have until the end of the month. And then I am taking my money, amongst other things, elsewhere. Understand? Now get busy.
Okay, pal, that does it. Where are your secrets? Woodstock. What's this? Glow gunk. Bug zapper hat. Edison's not the only one around here with bright ideas.
Wow! What do you call it?
The POS. Portable outhouse slacks. Watch. It's for those long road trips when you can't find a place to stop. And it comes with a matching CSS.
What's that?
Car sickness shirt. Let me demonstrate.
Very impressive, Larry.
CSS?
No, the amount of vomit you're able to produce at the drop of a hat. Let me guess. Pork chops?
Last night. I have a slow metabolism.
Edison, I have a surprise for you.
A surprise? I love surprises.
Funniest thing, I just got a craving for pork chops.
Not really sure. Really?
I thought coming here would give us a chance to bond.
Good idea.
Still a chance.
Tennis, anyone?
You're wearing a skirt.
You must admit I've got the legs to pull it off.
You know, for a slender man, you do have...
Get back in there and change!
You're no fun.
Don't worry. Since it's your first time, I'll go easy on you.
Don't be silly, Bradford. Come on. I'm a pure natural athlete.
Suit yourself, bozo.
What are you doing? Balls in this racket, Bradford.
You're doing fine.
I got it. Oh. I got it.
Hate to take a point for that one, but I will. Not bad for a beginner. So, how are things at the office, Mr. Chairman of the Board?
Great. Got 14 million playing Mortal Kombat today.
That's very impressive. You know, Edison, being the leader of a major corporation is about more than playing video games or settling a strike. It's about taking chances.
What do you mean?
I saw your diary.
Ignore the part about the farm animals, okay? I was young, I was naive, I was lonely.
No! Your idea diary.
Oh. You're talking about this. This?
Your invention idea.
What about it?
The ketchup helper, the glow gunk, the bug zapper hat. They're great.
You're kidding me.
This is why I really brought you here today. The resources of the company are at your disposal. You have an opportunity here
to make your mark on the world and achieve a little bit of immortality. The way Armand did.
You really think so?
I know genius when I smell it, and you're positively reeking.
Then there's all kinds of ideas I've been working on. There's one in here I've been working on forever. I want you to take a look. What do you think of this one? You all right? You okay? Touching, sorry.
Yes. Whoa, it's brilliant.
It's upside down.
Whatever. I get a good vibe from it, and that's what counts. Edison, as your biggest fan, I have only one thing to say to you. Make your dreams come true.
You could be right. I can do this. All right, I'm gonna do it! Bradford! Ow! You okay? We've all taken one there. Gotta hurt! I'll go get help. Don't move! Here, watch my racket. Anybody work here? We need some help!
That's what I'm here for. You did say you needed help.
You're damn skippy. I'm all yours! Teach me, teach me, teach me!
Well, Edison, to master the game, you have to get zen about it. You have to feel the balls, caress them, instead of whacking them. And think of your racket as an extension of yourself.
Ooh.
Another muscle. Strong, hard, forceful. A tool to penetrate your opponent's court. Now let's play.
Me likey tennis. You wore me out.
I hope you'll let me give you another lesson again soon.
Where do I sign up?
You're not a member?
Of course I'm a member. Huh? Why else would I dress like this? Me and my buddy Bradford.
Something funny?
Jared! Love to laugh!
Everyone copy something!
Larry! Come out wherever you are!
Over here, Edison.
There you are!
You're just in time. I'm testing out my new prototype. Now men can experience the joys of motherhood, too.
That's great. But I need your help.
On what? Ready, Edison?
Ready, Larry.
Now look! If anyone so much as comes near this car, you have my permission to shoot, to kill. Listen.
Hey guys, here are the production reports for... Man, you guys look fried.
We've tried everything. We can't figure out how to get this thing to work.
Well, hold on.
We're holding it upside down.
Oh.
This is never gonna work.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, maybe you guys just need to take a break. You know, clear your head so new ideas can come in.
You know, maybe you're right. That's a great idea. Wanna grab some lunch?
Oh, no, I can't. I've got work that's piling up.
Look into my eyes, Natalie. All you're thinking about right now is having lunch with me, Edison, your new buddy, your new pal. Is it working? No. Look back into my eyes, Natalie. What if I stop talking like this? Will you go with lunch with me, please?
All right.
All right! I know just the place you'll feel like you're back to nature.
I like this.
I told you this place is great. Would you like some more extra crispy little lady?
Oh, no, thank you. Are you sure we're allowed to do this?
Oh, sure, as long as you play by the rules. Freeze. Okay, I'm freeze. That was fun.
I don't know how you get away with this stuff.
Simple. Hank, the security guard over there, is my bud. I revived his social life after he went bald. I call it chia hair.
Do you mean he actually gets dates looking like that?
Oh, yeah, when his head's in season, women go nuts.
No.
Hey, Edison. Who's your friend?
This is Natalie.
Hi.
Hi, Natalie. You enjoying the view of the Great Plains?
Yes, thank you.
How's the hair working out for you?
Does that answer your question? Miss?
My God, you're the man! I'm so down.
No. Oh, please, don't worry about it. I had 3 brothers. We'd have burping contests for hours.
You had burping contest?
Yes.
Get out.
Yes.
I want to see this.
No.
We're dressed like the village people. Come on, you can't be embarrassed. Come on. I dare you. I double dare you. Come on.
Oh, man, I can't believe I'm doing this. Now, I might be a little rusty.
It's okay. Wow. You want something to drink?
Hello, Edison. How are you? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, J, K, L. I'm gonna be you are U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Oh, my God! I hope that wasn't a mating call. We're gonna have a stampede in our hands. Jeez. Okay, no looking.
Be careful.
We're almost there. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
No burping. If you're really good, we'll get ice cream later.
Oh.
Ta-da! Look, low flying plane, get down!
Oh.
Are we having fun? I can't believe
Yes.
it. See, it's good to see you relaxing for a change.
Well, it's hard to relax at the office, especially around men like Bradford.
Oh, come on. He's not such a bad guy. I mean, he's a little uptight, but I kind of like him. He's been helping me.
Well, be careful. If I were you, I wouldn't trust him.
Hey, look, Cornelius Drebel, Mr. Submarine.
And there's Jethro Tull, not the band, invented the sea drill.
Not bad. But can you tell me who he is?
That's easy. It's Alexander Graham Bell. If it weren't for him, we wouldn't have the psychic hotline.
That's amazing you know all this stuff.
Oh, well, hanging around Armand as long as I did, it couldn't help but rub off on me. What about you?
Me?
You always been into inventions?
Oh, yeah, as a kid, we always played this spy game. Everybody always wanted to be James Bond, you know? My name's Bond! James Bond! I like my women shaken, not stirred. No. I always wanted to be Q, you know, the guy that made all the cool weapons.
Yeah.
It's always been my dream that maybe one day I could make something that would end up in this place.
Now I see why Armand left his company to you.
Really?
What's that?
That is for making monsters! No, actually, it's to demonstrate static electricity. Watch what happens when you put your hands on it. Go ahead. Look at your hair.
Look at your hair.
Mine hasn't changed, has it?
Oh, this is fun. I'm glad we did this.
Me too.
So, do you bring all the girls here?
No, you're the first.
Really? Oh. Ah! Edison? Edison, are you all right?
Hold on, Natalie. This could be it. Ouch. I got it! I've got it! Woohoo! I got it! You are my lucky charm. I gotta get back to the lab. I knew I forgot something. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, when I was yo-high, I got the idea for making something everyone could use. And today, it is a reality. So, without further ado, ta-da! The device that's gonna rock the world!
A TV dinner? I hate to break the news, but Swanson beat you to the punch by 40 years.
Guys, it's not just a TV dinner. It's a real TV dinner.
Oh, look at that.
Here, check it out. The hardest part was making a TV that could withstand going from the freezer to being heated.
This dinner is self-heating and uses microwave technology to cook the food and run the TV for 4 hours.
And here's the kicker. It only costs $2.19 more than a regular TV dinner.
Ingenious.
And tasty, too.
Get him a bib.
I say we go into immediate production.
Whoa, Edison, I don't mean to burst your bubble, but there are standard procedures to follow. We have product testing and focus groups, safety regulations. We can't just march right into production.
Well, you've done this a lot longer than I have, so if you think...
Hold on. Didn't you just tell us that this is the greatest thing since individually wrapped cheese slices?
I would never, ever dare compare it to individually wrapped cheese slices. I mean, come on. We all know there's nothing better or tastier than that. Bradford, hello. Scrumdiddlyicious, cheese slices. Although, I would say this is close.
Yes, but...
Natalie, please. Gentlemen, months of costly testing will only tell us what we already know. The product works. But, of course, it's up to you, Mr. Chairman of the board.
I say we go into production now! Chef Edison, and when I'm away from home, I still like to catch some of my favorite TV shows. That's why I always bring one of my Chef Edison TV dinners wherever I go. With flavors like, Beavis and broccoli, NYPD Blue, berry pie, and mashed potatoes, there's no reason to be a couch potato at home. Now, you can be one anywhere. So sit back on a moon rock and enjoy. If you can catch it!
Today on Lifestyles of the Rich and Shameless, we'll be jetting to the south of France for a 5-star nosh with the stars.
Oh, Doctor, what do you say?
Oh, Monica, I have good news and bad news. Your uncle will live.
Yes, yes.
He'll never walk again.
Oh!
Bill, come to bed.
Just as soon as this Dukes of Hazzard rerun is over.
You're not breaking your diet, are you?
No, honey. Here, destroy the evidence.
It's time for some champagne!
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
It's like Christmas without the wrapping paper.
1 year's rent paid in full. What do you say, Miss Kay?
Any more problems? And you ballless surf lights are out of here. I'm warning you.
How does she hold that much smoke?
You're welcome!
Listen to me, my karmic buddy. Look around. See all this nice new stuff?
Yeah.
You sure you can afford all this and the rent, right?
Guys, I get another check in 2 weeks. And another one after that, and another one after that. There's more of this where that came from.
I hope you're right.
John Tesh's greatest elevator hits. Dude, buying one of these is bad enough, but why would anybody remotely sane buy them by the box?
I wonder. musically open-minded.
That's right.
Tesh rocks. You know, I couldn't decide between getting a bowling alley or a limo, so I just got both.
I think you've gone overboard, man.
Chairman of the board, on the board. Talk to me, babe.
In the eye. You son of a...
Somebody get me a cheeseburger, quick.
Voila! My latest prototype.
A shirt?
I have a feeling it's not just a shirt.
Right you are, Natalie. It's a biothermal, electroneurosensitive mendacity meter.
Can someone translate for us?
It's a lie detector shirt, or as we'd like to say, the bullshirt. With Larry's ingenuity and, of course, my flair for fashion, it's guaranteed to be a surefire winner. Go ahead, gang. Ask Larry a few questions.
Larry, have you ever stolen office supplies from the company?
No.
Hard to believe, but he's telling the truth.
Do those reach out and touch someone commercials make you cry?
Question. No. Well, they run some emotional ones during the holidays. Now, we haven't produced a single shirt yet. And already we've gotten hundreds of orders, just from word of mouth.
It looks like Edison is doing a good job of filling Armand's shoes.
It looks like you're doing a good job of filling your pants.
Don't jerk me off and meet me at the moon.
Well, it looks like you've got yourself another winner on your hands, Edison.
Are you kidding me? That's nothing. You think that one's brilliant? I got plenty more where that came from. I'm telling you, if that little Einstein guy was alive, he'd be taking notes from moi. Right, baby.
It's a royal hemorrhoidiness.
You little good-for-nothing halitosis heads are out of here.
What's up? The rent's been paid.
Yeah.
Clown boys, check, bounced. I could have you pencil-necked lowlifes arrested for that.
I knew Edison was spending too much money on all this extravagance. I was gonna tell him that myself.
Miss Kay, I'm sure it was just a big mistake. I know Edison could cut us another check. Hey, is that a new house coat?
Oh, I want my money. By the end of today, in cash, or you scum-sucking weasels get the boat!
She was a little bit upset, I think.
Sorry, you said you need to make an appointment.
What? Look, we don't have time to make an appointment, ma'am.
Bogus. Since when is he too busy for his friends?
Look, it is very important that we talk to him now.
He gave me specific instructions not to be disturbed.
Listen.
Look, man, forget him. Let's go.
Do you even know who I am? Chef Edison, famous inventor, loved by millions. Ring a bell? Good, now we're getting somewhere. Well, I don't care. The ad says over 30 minutes and it's free, and it's been over 30 minutes. How hard is it to find? It's a white limo!
Enough! I better get a good tip. Hey, come back!
It is so hard to get good service these days.
Edison, I think we need to talk. I really think you're letting this success go to your head.
Our first fight, how romantic.
I'm serious. You can't just talk to people like that.
Inventor of the popular Chef Edison line of TV dinners is also now the target of a $500 million class action suit. Joining us live in the studio this morning is Mr. Anthony Alosi.
Thank you, Mark. With my very busy schedule, I often have to catch my meals on the fly. So I got used to eating the Chef Edison TV dinners 10, 12, even 15 times a week. But what Macmillan Industries failed to warn the consumers about was that their little microwave-powered TV screen emits 1,000 times more radiation than a normal TV.
That's not true. I invented that thing myself.
I used to work as a lobbyist for the nuclear energy industry. Well, who's gonna hire me now? Huh? Lights. I'm a walking nightlight. My career is over. Thanks, Edison.
Holy jeepers!
It's dropped 18 points in the last hour. It's free falling.
What do we do?
Well, ask Edison. He's the one who rushed the product into production.
Yes, but this whole accident was just a fluke.
The man was glowing like a jack-o'-lantern, Edison. How do you explain that?
I don't know, but I promise you it's gonna blow over.
Your ignorance is no longer charming. Don't you get it? The public hasn't just lost confidence in the product. They've lost confidence in Macmillan Industries. And this entire incident could have been avoided had the product been properly tested, as Miss Stockwell initially suggested. Isn't that right, Natalie?
Yes,
And
but...
now, because of your irresponsible leadership, Edison, the future of this company and the jobs of thousands of working people have been tragically jeopardized. I think it's time to elect a new chairman, someone competent, someone sane.
Bradford, you can't do this!
Can't I? Perhaps you've conveniently overlooked the fact that my uncle's will clearly stipulates that the value of the stock drops below $20 a share. You lose everything. And it all gets turned over to, what was your word? Moi. And unless I miss my guess, moi is going to happen right about now. Darn the luck. I guess that means I'm the new chairman of the board.
You can't do this!
3 o'clock, Mr. Bradford, just like you said. Is it about the promotion?
Yes, Toby, you're now king of the idiots. You're just in time to witness my first order of business as the new chairman. Edison, you're fired. Pack up your infantile crap and get out. And if this menace to humanity ever trespasses on company property again, I want his sorry ass arrested.
Bradford, what are you doing? I thought we were friends!
Welcome to the wonderful world of business. And we were never friends. I did get you a going away present. Funny thing,
Norman's board.
I took it apart completely, but the answer wasn't in the board. Now get this low-class trash out of my sight.
Bradford, you gotta believe me! This whole thing was a mistake!
Attention, all little people. This is Bradford Big Daddy McMillan, the new chairman of the board. Luau Wednesday has been canceled. There's a new festival, Unemployment Thursday, unless you follow these rules. All male employees with full heads of hair are fired. Male employees who attempt to thin their hair may be rehired, but only if they're shorter than me. More to follow.
What happened? No. Got evicted. No, tell me this isn't happening. My surfboard, dinosaur, Yellow Brick Road. Where did it all go? No. Oh, what did I do?
Check it out, man. Pathetic, ain't it? Is he dead? No.
Get him! Hey, guys.
Top of the morning. Mister, I can buy everything in the known universe and still have enough left to pay the rent. Oh, and don't say we didn't try to warn you.
I know. Look, I'm sorry about bouncing the check and losing the beach house and all right?
Well, since we don't have no housework to do, you want to wipe that bird crap off you and go get some breakfast or what?
And you guys still aren't tweaked?
You can make it up to us by figuring out a way to heat that lifeguard shack. And it was so cold in there last night, my nuts feel like snowballs.
I think my inventing days are over, guys. They've caused way too many problems already.
Hey, that was your idea book.
Yeah, I know.
Bradford, I wish you'd reconsider selling.
I wish you'd reconsider dating.
Bradford, think of the people you're putting out of work and their families.
Thank you, Joan of Arc, but if I want sentiment, I'll get a Hallmark
This is
card.
your uncle's company.
You know what? Every generation has to make its mark. His was to build the company. Mine is to destroy it.
Man, I still don't get it. You guys, this just doesn't make sense. Look at this guy. I designed that TV dinner myself, man, I'm telling you. There's not enough radiation there to make someone look like a walking nightlight.
I used to have a nightlight. I used to have a house.
Look, we believe you, my cosmic buddy. Well, how can you fight it? Besides, in a half hour, it ain't your problem no more. The universe will handle it, man.
This being homeless thing's really bumming me out. I gotta ride some tubes. Guys in?
Might as well, guess. Go ahead. What's up?
What's wrong?
Wait a minute. Holy backwater! I'm onto something! Hey, what's up?
Man, what the hell you...
My glow gun formula's gone!
I saw your diary.
I think you're a natural.
Nice try, but it's me again. I outrank her in these flashbacks. I saw your diary. You know, the inventions, the ketchup helper, the bug zapper hat, glow gunk. They're great.
I've got it! I got it!
Got what?
I'll explain in the car. Come on, we got to get the coming out for Bradford sells it. Let's go!
Goodbye, bullshirt. So long, POS.
Larry, what are you doing? If he sees this,
Now, Mr. McMillan asked for all my work to be delivered up here. One more trip to R&D and he'll have it all.
Larry, you're gonna be in trouble.
Well, do you think
You're
I
gonna-
care about what he says at this point?
Ah!
Oh, I didn't see you. I'm really sorry.
That's all right. I know you didn't mean it. Now, get out. You're fired.
Aren't we all laid off anyway?
Yes. I just love saying it. Get out! You're fired! The old ways are best.
Mr. McMillan, I just wanted to let you know that Miss Kozik and the board members are all here right now.
You realize what this means? The final victory. Here, hold this. I've got to change shirts. Call them, tell them I'll be upstairs in 2 minutes. And then, get out! You're fired, too! Cry, baby.
Dummy masks were a great idea. How'd you know it would work, man?
Gentlemen, let's begin.
But it isn't noon yet.
That's right.
Noon.
Noon.
For goodness sake. It is now. I'm the chairman. I can do that. I'm very happy to report that despite recent unpleasant circumstances, Miss Kozik of Globeco wants to purchase Macmillan.
We've all put too many years into this company to let it go down without a fight.
Globeco doesn't build anything. It just squeezes the profits out of any company it gets its grubby hands on and then spits out the rest.
So what's your point? The fact is, Macmillan Industries is worth more to me dismantled than operational. The patent library, the land, and all the buildings are what I really want. The rest is, how shall I put it, expendable.
You're talking about us, aren't you?
Well, I was going to take the high road, but you had to say it.
I'd like to take the high road to your ass with my shoe.
I might enjoy that.
Gentlemen, please. There are bound to be differences of opinion, but that's why the board is a democracy. Let's put it to a vote, shall we? Now, all those in favor of the sale, which is to say all those whose votes actually count because they own 51% of the stock, say aye, aye. Congratulations, Miss Kosick. You've just bought yourself a company.
Thank you, Mr. McMillan. I'm deeply grateful.
Oh, I believe I just got a raise.
What out of 12? What out of 12? Got it, we need more factor 10. You just take much more dollars, you all Captain. What's that? It's a bigger plane business.
Oh, man. We are screwed.
Never fear, Edison is here.
Now that's cool. That's cool right there.
I never thought I'd get to use that one. Let's scope out the situation, boys. There's our problem right there. What is it? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Buckle up, kids. Go, 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 go.
All you have to do is sign here and here, here and here and here, here, and we just go to the back.
Just give it to me.
Absolutely correct. You know what to do.
All right. Ink might help.
Does anyone have a pen for Miss Kosick that works? So that's the way it is it? Hello, this is Bradford McMillan, and I want a pen that... Bradford McMillan, and I need a pen... Oh, B-R-A-D... I'm the chairman of the board, and I need a pen that works!
Good thing we got some paint left. Jeez. Well, now he's got a convertible. Alarm on, Edison. Let's go. Got a minute left. Move! Out of the way!
I guess it'll all be over soon.
Edison! What are you doing here?
Going to save the company. Come on, guys. Follow me.
If this one doesn't work, I'll kill you. All right, Miss Kosick, let's wrap this up, shall we?
Wait.
You again. Get security up here, immediately.
Listen to me. My Chef Edison TV dinners never did any harm to anyone.
Are you delusional as well as... You saw the news report just like the rest of us.
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe this will prove it to you all. See? A little dab of my non-toxic flow gunk, and anyone can claim they've been exposed to radiation. If those TV dinners were releasing that much radiation, that guy suing this company, you know, that Alosi fella, he wouldn't be glowing. He'd be a charcoal briquette.
Wonderful show, bravo. I laughed, I cried. Now get out. Haven't you done enough harm to this company already?
Me? This whole toxic TV dinner thing was a scam, wasn't it? So you could get control of this company. I bet you two planned this whole thing.
No. But I wish I'd thought of it. It's a brilliant idea.
Really? I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm innocent.
Cut the cheese.
Bradford, something about your story stinks. Ah, see, he's lying.
All right, now, pull over. No, that's not right.
Get them out of here!
Hold on a minute. Continue, Edison.
Thank you, sir. Riddle me this, Bradford. Have you ever stolen, I don't know, let's say, office supplies?
No.
There it is again.
You stole my formula for glow gunk, didn't you?
Glow gunk? I've never even heard of it.
And the guy that's glowing is some phony you hired, isn't he? Come on!
No, I never hired anybody.
Just because you didn't get some silly inheritance, you mean to tell me that you'd sell out your uncle and everyone that works for this company?
He's lying. Can't you see that? He's the one who's lying.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I rest my case.
Well, I'm convinced.
Would you please go back to sleep?
Bradford, on behalf of myself and the rest of the members of the board, it gives me great pleasure to inform you that you're fired.
You can't fire me, Fremont, but I can fire you. I still own 51% of the stock.
Not when the Securities and Exchange Commission hears about your little hoax. You'll be lucky if you end up with only 10 to 20 behind bars.
Oh. With what evidence?
Well, I would be happy to testify.
Good, because I'm gonna...
What?
For a percentage of the gross, of course. That bullshit of yours is worth millions. I'd be happy to help you put Bradford away for a piece of the action.
Kosik, you got a deal.
Call me for the depot.
But it was Kosik's idea all along. I'm just the patsy.
Oh, I don't think so.
Ah! Oh, shut up, Bradford.
Security, remove him.
Get that turd out of here.
With pleasure.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Wait! Nothing like this will ever happen again. Hold it! Do you have any...
Get him!
I'll take this car then.
He's getting away.
I wouldn't be too sure of that.
How do I?
You shouldn't have done that. You're in trouble now.
Oh, is that so?
Didn't feel a thing.
I call it the club foot because crime doesn't pay. It just hurts like a...
Nice work.
Very nice work, Mr. Chairman of the board.
Chairman? I mean, you guys still want me to run the company?
We'd all like that, Edison.
I mean, I appreciate your confidence in me, guys, but you know what? I just want to go back to being Edison. That's a job that I'm good at.
Well, then who's going to run the company?
Let's see. How about Natalie?
Me?
Sure. I can't think of anyone more qualified. All in favor, say aye.
Thank you. I don't know what to say. What about you? What are you gonna do?
Oh, me? I don't know. Maybe if you offered me something down in R&D with Larry, I don't know, inventing stuff, I wouldn't say no.
Well, obviously I'd have to see a resume. I mean, do you have any qualifications?
Excuse me, fellas? Will that do?
It's not bad. Do you have any special skills?
Special skills.
What about the no fraternization clause?
That's beautiful, man. Why does she need CPR?
He's vertical! All right, Edison!
Yo, Ed! I'm sure I taught him everything he knows.
Natalie, Ty, Zach, look! Look out for the rocks!
Oh, not again!
Edison? Edison, can you hear me? Are you all right?
Oh, you all right, buddy? How many fingers I got up? Can you count? Can you see?
That was so cool.
Out of my way, you half-wits! Ugh, look at you, you sorry excuse for a mammal.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't worry, I'm an expert at CPR.
Yuck, I can't watch. No! No!
Well, I'm going out west where I belong. Oh, when the days are short and the nights are long. And I want a new road. I twist a new twist. I shimmy a new shimmy. I fly a new fly, yeah. Where I be having fun in Northern California sun. Going out west down on the coast. Oh, where the California girls are really the most. And I want a new road. I twist a new twist. I shimmy a new shimmy. I fly a new fly, yeah. Where I be having fun in Northern California sun. Hey! The girls are